What's going on, YouTube? This is our first video, but definitely not our last. I want y'all to go ahead and subscribe because, hey, we got more coming. Stay tuned.
Okay, so today we're going to be doing a Q&A. We only got 10 questions. So if you have any other questions besides the ones that we talk about on here today, drop them below or hit us up on our inboxes. My Instagram will be below, and so will his. And our Snapchats also will be below. So let's get into these questions. So our first question is, how did we meet?
How did we meet? Well, she walked into class, was looking good, scrumptious, must I say. And hey, I had to hop on it. I mean, that's just what it was.
Yeah, so basically we met our senior year of high school. I moved to his high school, and then we became friends. Fast forward, we started talking again in 2017 because his friend hit me up in my inbox on Snapchat and was like, he was basically putting us on with each other, basically. And from there, we've been with each other since. So the next question is, how old are we?
How old are we? We're older than what you think, but not as young as you think. Just keep it at that.
Okay, so this question is for me. How did I know he was the one? Okay, so when we started talking back again in 2017, I found out he was the one by talking with my mom. I talked to my mom about it, and I was just like, things were just different than past relationships. Like, feelings were different, conversations were different. Like, me and him could sit up all night and talk about everything, and I wouldn't feel judged, or, he would just, he fed into my dreams. Like, I would tell him, oh, this, that, and the third, and he'd be like, oh, we gonna do that, babe. We gonna get that for you, babe. So that's how I knew he was the one. Our next question is, how old is our son? Our beautiful king is almost 4 months. The next question is, what's his name? So our son is actually named after his father. He is a junior. He is Enrique Jr. I'm not giving out his whole government because I don't think he wants his whole government out there. The next question is for you. How did you know she was the one?
How did I know she was the one? That's an interesting question. But I mean, she's very unique in her own way. You know what I'm saying? And the way that we connected, it was like no other. And I mean, just the time spent, it was so much consistency that I was like, hey, this consistency can't just be for now, it's for life. And that's why I hit the life stamp.
Obviously, y'all can hear our son in the background.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question is, how many more kids do we want? I want one more. I want a girl. I really want my girl. Now,
I could definitely see us having one more.
Yeah. Now, if we have more than one more, if it's two, I'm going to just let y'all know this now. The third one was not planned at all, okay? The next question is for you again. First impression of me. What was your first impression?
First impression, should I say? I mean, I like the way she carried herself. I automatically thought intelligent because we were in school and she came in answering all the questions. All the questions.
You're really hyping me.
We haven't even went over the lesson and she was answering all the questions. So I was like, you know what, this is who I need on my team. But can't forget, beautiful. Definitely.
Okay, so the next question is my first impression of him. So my first impression of him was, okay, if y'all didn't know, most of my friends know this. I have a weakness for chocolate, okay? And this man, as y'all can see, is chocolate, okay? And then he has the white teeth, okay? That right there alone was like a winner for me. That right there alone was a winner for me, okay? And then, like, just seeing how he act and how he was, and, at the time, I just was like, he's real cool, like, hearing him talk and stuff. Once we did finally talk when we were in school together, I was like, oh, this man is cool. Like, I could see me being his homie and his girl. Like, don't everybody want to be that to their significant other? No?
I would say so.
Okay.
I would say so.
Okay, so the next one was a two-part question, but it's like separated. One is for him and one is for me, but it's the same question. Is he the jealous type? Is she?
That's another interesting question, man. Wherever these questions are coming from, y'all are good. But I wouldn't consider myself jealous because what I have and know is mine. So that's not much more to say, you know.
I'll say that for me, I'm not the jealous type. I feel like, if I'm ever put in a position to where I have to be jealous of another woman, then it's not for me. But, he never puts me in a position to where I feel like I have to be jealous of another woman. I mean, now am I overprotective of him? You can say that. I'm pretty sure he tells his friends that. I'm pretty sure he says, yeah, she's very overprotected. But other than that, I mean, I don't consider myself the jealous type. I mean, would you consider me jealous?
I wouldn't say so.
Yeah. But that was it. That was the 10th question. Like I said, if you have other questions for us that were not answered in this video, please leave a comment below or go message us on our Instagram pages or our Snapchats. And again, we will have those either on the screen or listed below in the description box.
Subscribe, man. Subscribe.
And
never forget to subscribe, support, share, man. That's all. Hey, that's all we looking forward to.
When we eat, we all eat, okay?
Word.
We all eat.
Word.